All right, guys, welcome back to some more Monster Energy Supercross 4. Today we have 2021 Arlington. This track, it was actually really easy to build, and the only part that is kind of off is the end of the start. That part I wasn't able to make in the game because it appears to be a 180 that connects to the first rhythm there, and the back of the berm is the jump. So I had to put a whoop and then connect it like we always do. So that's the biggest difference. Also in this video, I do want to show you a bit of the track editor because I did show it a bit in the review, but I wanted to show you everything new, the new pieces, and some of the new features. And here we have the track editor. This is, I already said it in the review, but it's the same. It's the same as it was last year in Supercross 3. And they added this straight piece, which I did show you in the review. And they added an offset table. That's it. That's really it for the jumps. And I mean, I wish we had more, but you can actually do a decent amount with that one piece. You can really change up rhythm sections if you use it the right way. So I use it in Does My Track Suck? And you'll see that video after this one, but it's actually pretty cool. I wish we had more, but this is what we got. And they did add the colors to the different parts around the track. This has been DLC in last year's game, but they decided this year to just add it for free, which I believe is the right decision because it just really isn't worth it. It's a cosmetic that doesn't really matter. It's cool, but I don't feel like it's worth paying for it as a separate DLC. So that's pretty much the editor. Let's jump into the track. All right, 2021 Arlington. This track was pretty easy to make. It was the first track I ever built in the new editor. When I first made it, it has a basic main line that I intended for everybody to hit on it. But after playing, there is one other main line in that first rhythm section, and it's actually pretty cool. I tried doing it when I made the track, but I couldn't get it. And then I came back a day or two later to make the video, and we got it. I also try and throw a decent amount of whips for you in this video because I know I don't very often, and people ask to see that. I feel bad. I do. I just don't really care to do it because I don't know. I just don't. But it's cool, so I tried to get some of that for you in this video. Here we hit the whoops, and then we have the last rhythm section. This section, there is a different line you can go for. If you triple over the table, you can single into the corner. I do show you that in a different lap. The first half of the video is basically the same lap that you're seeing now. And then the second half of the video is the alternate line. This section, I thought I was thinking maybe you could double, triple, double, but it doesn't really work the way I made it. So pretty much one way through that. Here you could triple over the table and then single into that corner, but it just really isn't that practical. I think I show you doing that, but it just, like I said, there really is no reason to do it. It definitely isn't as fast. Throwing some more whips over the triples, and then this section, those offset jumps should be a bit closer to the start straight, but the way I built the track, it just turned out that they were farther from the start straight. The part I wish we could, or they would add, is that we have a bunch of bare space next to the whoops and the finish line. I wish we could add stuff around the track, put in some mules, maybe some pickups, the leader monster spinning pillar thing, just stuff around the track to fill in some of the empty space around the track. I wish we could do that. I've been hoping we would get that for a couple years now, but we still haven't. It's just unfortunate. I find it really ugly, when you have that empty space. But the track in real life, it isn't as much space there. But again, the editor It's just the way it worked out for me. Maybe some people don't have as big of a space there, but I still feel like you're going to have an empty space there because in real life, they have an empty space there. So I wish we could fill it. Now, I do believe this set of laps you're going to see are the alternate line, and it's by far the fastest way around the track, by far. We do send it out into the whoop section there just because I was curious if that would feel faster. I know you wouldn't do that in real life, but it's a video game, so I wanted to try it. We jump over the table. Now we go double or triple, single. And that whoop at the beginning, that would be where the back of the berm should be in real life, but again, we couldn't do that in the game. And it really doesn't matter because on the map, it doesn't look like they're gonna, well, they can't hit that again because that's what they're jumping off the start. So it doesn't really matter, or it didn't really matter if I put, because that's a small whoop, I believe. So you can't really jump off of it anyway. So it didn't really matter if it's there. You know, it's just kind of a small roller. But again, in the real life track, that is a bit different if they choose to keep this layout. But we didn't do the slow track walk like we normally do. I tried to do it a bit different, get a handful of different laps to show you, some with the alternate line and some with the main line, and get rid of the super slow track walk. And I know I saw some people say they really don't like that, and I can see it. It isn't exactly the most exciting thing in the world to watch, but again, I like doing that because I can talk about the track. I can even stop on the track if I want to talk about a specific section on the track, and it gives me time to talk about it. Because I always feel like if I just show laps like we're doing here, it gets repetitive, right? I mean, you're seeing a lot of the same over and over again. A bit different. I tried to make it a bit different every time. And that's why we tried to spice it up a bit by throwing in some style with some whipping to the right and to the left. But it just kind of feels like it's always the same. So yes, I'm pretty happy with Arlington. I feel like it came out pretty good, minus what we couldn't do off of the end of the start there, where it should be a berm connecting the two rhythm sections. But overall, pretty happy with it. Let me know in the comments how you think we did. I feel like we did pretty good, and let me know who your picks are for the weekend. I forgot to ask that in the Daytona video. So for me, I'm making this video before Daytona, so I'm not really sure who I feel like has the heat coming into Arlington here. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna say Webb. I feel like Webb has a good chance to win this race. I feel like Roxon won Daytona. Again, I'm making this video before Daytona, but I feel like Roxon's gonna win Daytona, but Webb is gonna win this race. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.